pivot. And very rarely seen, super savvy move. The jammer can take the star off her helmet and pass it to her pivot, and the pivot becomes the jammer for that team.
It's kind of like the Statue of Liberty play in a way. It's kind of fun like that, right? In football?
I don't know other sports.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there she goes. I just sounded like...
It's improv. Yes and. I'm just going to yes and anything you say. All right, cool.
Sequin gets through. Gertrude Awakening's little wall there.
She's ready to start her scoring pass. You can see Eddie Lizard signaling she's not your lead jammer. Your lead...
Is there a lead jammer? There's not.
There is no lead jammer at this time.
Pollywog says no. It's so nice we have Pollywog here for a reference. Like
And
Google.
I can't tell you how uncomfortable she looks right now when you point her out.
Like Google. Right here.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh, Sequin's going to sin bin.
I want to give a shout out myself right now to all of the non-skating officials you
Yes.
see wearing orange.
Yes.
Yes,
All
right
over
here.
the track. Ladies and gentlemen, roller
They-
derby couldn't happen if we didn't have their support.
That's
Exactly.
true.
They do math,
They do math.
which is not easy.
They put in long hours on bout day. You may not believe it, but like this tape on the track doesn't lay itself down.
Nope.
Nope.
You need
If it
people
did, that'd
to
be
do
awesome.
that.
Yeah, if you could
It'd
lay
be
it.
magic. It'd be like Hogwarts.
Oh my
A
God.
power jam now for the Vixens and a 4-3 pack advantage as the back and forth nature of this bout continues. The Vixens closing the gap and hoping for another lead change.
It makes for an exciting game when there's a close gap. Susie Homewrecker's coming around. Turn 4 here. Green wall. Hammurabi. Who else is
Oh.
over there? Throw show and Hammurabi's going to the office. Because
That is a grand slam. 5 points are held up for the Vaudeville Vixens. Little Susie Homewrecker, thanks to Dive Hard, A Magnitude, Tipsy Velvet, and Dolly Pardon Me.
lovely. Oh no, another quad squat. So when the box is full, oh, but it's not now. Okay.
Vaudeville Vixens pack takes control on the track. Vaudeville Vixens jammer takes 5 points and calls the jam. Quad squad 183. Vaudeville Vixens 182.
Woo! Look at that score.
It may very well be that the loudest fans make the difference in this bout.
Okay, so let's hear it for the Vixens fans. Let's hear it. Let's hear it for the Quad Squad fans.
Whoa! Impressive.
And Little Misbehavior's early jammer. Look at her.
She's coming through.
Look at
Oh.
her go. Rascal's coming. Oh, Alligator's giving her a hard time. That is beautiful. Oh, toe tap.
Like Butter as usual. That's her nickname. The nickname for her. Butter. Butter behaving. That's what I'm gonna call her.
So Rascal does not have a toe stop right now, which makes it very hard.
Oh yes.
She's
Rocking
still-
one toast out. That is not easy.
It's very hard to stop.
But there is no mercy. The jam continues
Little
because
Misbehaving breaks through a wall of hot pink up front, taking another grand slam for the Quad Squad. This is an incredible bout. Quad Squad at 193. Vixens are being held at 182. Rascal's fighting it out. She's staying on the track.
the Quad Squad pack right now made up of Alligator, Slayhound, Hammurabi, and Thrill Show.
Excellent work controlling the front of the pack, getting their jammer through. Little Misbehaving, doing lap after lap right now, capitalizing on her smart pack.
And Rascal's without a toe stop, she's going. She just kept going. And Little Miss calls off the jam for Rascals to grab some points. I got a shout out. It says, "In the morning to ya," from No Agenda. What is that? That's mysterious.
Mysterious indeed. I have a shout out here to Debbie Blitz, looking hot.
We would like to thank the Ale Asylum, brewed and bottled in Madison, fermented insanity. The Ale Asylum supports your roller derby, so you should really support Ale Asylum roller derby fans.
All right, Dolly, Nikki, and Hasty and Two's fighting against two very strong packs right now. Oh, and wrote it. Oh.
Darling Nikki sneaks through on that inside taking clean jam from Hazed and Contused in a malicious and vicious manner, if I may say so. Viciously. Stealing it from her.
So you might go 2 minutes with this. Oh, no. Called it off. Called it off. Not so much.
Was that 1 point for the Vaudeville Vixens?
Still anybody's game.
Anybody's game. This is incredible. Quad squad at 2:08. They closed. What was the? Do we know what the point gap was when it was at its biggest? It was around 40 or 50.
It was
points.
like 50 points.
50 points. They closed that gap, and now they're up by math. 2:08.
Like you said, anyone's match. Anyone's.
Kentucky Fried Carnage and Gertrude Awakening. Let's see what's gonna happen here. We've got cut. Oh, and Tucky is early jammer. Tucky. Gertrude Awakening's fighting against Thrill Show and Brokeback Jack. Woody Collins there too. As your pivot. Nice strong green wall, but Gertrude Awakening's
Hammurabi Threshold. Full pack of Vixens there too, holding out Chop Susie, Mustang, Donna Stummer, and John D. Snark. Doing their best as Gertrude Awakening's ready to start a scoring pass.
So you see that KFC just called off the jam before Gertrude Awakening.
She's having none of it.
The pack. So Gertrude Awakening was not allowed to get any points there. I have a shout out. Hi Lola Bones from Rachel and Julia. Crush 'em.
Crush 'em.
Crush 'em. Lola Bones is out there tonight, everybody. Let's hear it for Little Misbehaving. Lola Bones, Alligator. And somebody else I can't see because Tipsy's in the way.
Little Misbehaving now
Who's that?
leading her team in scoring with 53 points.
Battlefront.
Chop Susie leads all scorers for the Vixens with 88.
Little Misbehaving jumped in.
Once
She's really
again.
jamming. Nice. She's on fire tonight.
Indeed, fire is the word I would describe.
Yeah, she must have been eating her Sour Patch Kids.
And in Wheaties.
She likes candy.
Sour Patch and Wheaties.
Velvet takes Lil Miss out in turn 4. That's the kind of derby hit everybody likes to see.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about Alligator tonight. She's doing a great job tonight. I'm watching her. She's on fire herself.
Alligator is one of the most accomplished blockers in the Madeline Dolls League, if I'm not mistaken. She routinely wins most scariest blocker, most effective helper blocker.
Yeah.
And one of the best costume blockers.
And she's got a squeaky hump.
She's got a squeak go.
Well, now we know that.
Susie Homewrecker is back fighting against the green wall there of Lola Bones. And, there she gets through. That's quite an intimidating thing to see.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's terrifying to be behind these skaters here. And oh my gosh, look at those quad squad.
Yeah.
Controlling the front,
They're doing a good job.
bridging that engagement zone. Unable still to prevent little Susie Homewrecker from taking a grand slam. They dragged it out as long as they could effectively.
When those Homewreckers know what they want, they won't get it.
Both teams once again at full strength. The referees doing their work to keep that pack together.
Ouch. Ouch.
She shall not be phased.
You're right there, babe.
Madeline Dolls would like to thank the Willie Street Co-op. The Willie Street Co-op is the Feed the Dolls sponsor tonight. Because after Rollin Dolls play some roller derby, Mad Rollin Dolls are hungry. Thank you to the Willie Street Co-op for feeding your dolls. We'll see you at the Inferno at the after party. That's 1718 Commercial Avenue. And if you have a ticket stub, you have free admission to the after party tonight.
It's Madison's hottest club.
Oh, Hopscotch is on her way to the box. Clockwise blocking. Direction of gameplay. Sequin Destroyers fighting against Mustang, Rascal, and Gertrude Awakening, and she calls off the jam.
I'm gonna do a shout out here, maybe the longest shout out tonight to Airman.
I'm sorry. Little tip for the audience. I just found out the DJ takes requests because she's been left unsupervised.
Uh-oh.
And she's enjoying a beer. Let that be a suggestion to y'all.
So now what were you saying?
A shout out.
Yes?
To Airman also, when you take the gator to the green bean, make sure my latte is made with whole milk. I have no clue what that means.
Okay. Barista joke.
It's been delivered.
Grill Show jamming for the Quad Squad. Darling Nikki jamming for the Vaudeville Vixens. 4 skaters in pink in the pack. Looks like 3 skaters in green. Darling Nikki takes lead jam for the Vaudeville Vixens. Thanks to Tipsy Velvet, Dolly, pardon me. Dive Hard and A Magnitude.
Yes,
That's a hot pink pack. Laying 4 more points to the Vixens total. Ooh, they're at 200. Quad Squad still at 225. 4
Anybody's
minutes.
game.
Yep.
4 minutes
4
left,
minutes.
and we are at a time.
So close.
Which gives me the opportunity to say the following words. The Mad Rollin Dolls would like to thank The Onion. As you all know, The Onion is America's finest news source. They've been supporting women on wheels since the Inquisition, obviously.
Ooh, topical.
We couldn't do what we do without the support of Our Lives magazine as well, celebrating the LGBTQA community and improving readers' quality of life. Thank you very much. Our Lives magazine supports your Mad Rollin Dolls. Hope you'll support Our Lives, ladies and gentlemen.
I happened to notice there's quite a few beer sponsors on our list.
There are.
We got One Barrel and... Oh, we're checking the score right now, everybody. That's what we're doing. One Barrel, PBR. What else? Well, we have bars. We got
Bars, indeed.
Baldwin Street Grill. We have Plan B is on there. Plan
Community programs, it's all sorts of sponsors.
B. Thank you. We couldn't do what we do without you.
Indeed. And the audience, the fans who are here tonight.
Thank you, fans.
Thank you, fans. Give it up for yourselves.
Woo!
Yes, indeed. And everyone on the camera right now on the Jumbotron.
Oh, who's that? Let's see.
Look at those.
Hi,
Look at those
girls.
cuties on the
Hi.
Jumbotron. Hello.
There's a rat.
Hello.
Hello. Future roller derby girls right there.
There it is. Fans, big fans.
There's a wrecker in there, too.
Yeah. Hayes and Contus.
Hayes and Katu's jamming for the Quad Squad. Breaks through on the inside. She's your lead jammer.
Chop Susie's fighting against Slayhound and Lola Bones, and she gets through too.
Lolo Bones, Slayhound, and Alligator doing a great job getting their jammer lead in a very critical jam. Hayes is going to call that jam, make the most of that strategic advantage to stop the Vixens from putting any more damage on the scoreboard. 227 to 200 for the Vixens. 3.5 minutes left in this bout.
Whoa!
I don't know if you know Derby, but if you know Derby, you know that that is a point gap that can be closed in 3 minutes
Not
and
too
12
long.
seconds.
It's anybody's game.
If they think that their fans believe in them.
Okay, this is Rhoda's last jam, probably. So let's hear it for Rhoda Hal. And darling Nikki, your jammers tonight. We got Hopscotch, Little Miss behaving a strong pack. Sequin Destroyer, Little Miss giving her a hard time. Oh, and Tipsy. Oh, we got a solid pink wall behind there for Rhoda Hal.
Green wall up front doesn't stop darling Nikki from breaking through, taking lead jam for the Vixens. 31, holding the Vixens at 2:02. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in this bout.
I have to say, the bench is doing a great job tonight, too. We've got the quad squad bench. We've got Dame Judy bench. We've got Daisy Hayes. We've got Aaron Skankovich on the quad squad side. And the Vixens bench is... Flute Loops is on the bench. She's... Oh, and Heidi Zinkatuz is your lead jammer. Donna Stunner's on her way to the box. Rash is fighting against KFC and she breaks through.
Daisy Juke is not your lead jammer.
And with a 4-2 pack advantage and the lead jam, it looks like the quad squad is in control in the final minutes.
Another 5-point grand slam for Hayes and Contuz, thanks to savvy blocking from the quad squad pack.
51 seconds left in this bout. In the bout.
Yeah.
In the bout. Oh, and
Roller derby fans, we still have 40 seconds left in this game, but I think that we need to give it up for every skater that has been on the track right now. We've seen some tremendous achievement and strategy from both teams tonight.
we sure have. It's a beautiful thing to watch the Team Watermelon skate.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to see the jam clock counting down to the left of the scorecard, or the period clock, and then the jam clock on the right. But the jam ends on 4 whistles, so whatever with the clock.
While we do a timeout, we got a shout out for a place close to my heart. We're from Milwaukee. If you're there on 17th of January, Brew City Bruisers at the U.S. Cellular Arena. Check out some roller derby down in Brewtown in Milwaukee, where I am from. They would appreciate it, and so would I.
So you're one of those dude skaters, those dude rolling.
Dude skaters, yes, the Milwaukee Blitzkrieg, indeed.
And your roller derby name is?
Johed Smashed in Bach.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, little
It's
Miss.
classical yet violent.
All right, we're still, it looks like we're in a timeout right now. That gives me a chance to thank Paradigm Gardens, innovative purveyors of progressive gardening products. I'd also like to thank Plan B. They've been a supporter of your roller derby for years and years. Madison's favorite youth bar and dance club. Be out, be proud, just be. Support Plan B.
Very nice.
Little Miss Behaven's having a little fun out there. Our last jam of the first bout tonight.
Thanks also to UW-Madison's College Radio, WSUM, 91.7 FM here in Madison, audibly innovative radio.
Speaking of radio, right?
Speaking of radio.
Yeah, let's say a shout out to Pete over here. And Little Miss is your lead jammer. Can we hear it for Little Miss right now, everybody?
Little Miss Behaven is your lead jammer in what looks to be the last jam. We're going to count down either on the jam clock or when we hear 4 whistles from the
She's
jam
gonna push.
ref.
Oh, look at that! Pushing through again.
Nice.
One heck of a night for Little Miss Behaven.
Tipsy Velvet, Darling Nikki, Dive Hard, Rascal are unable to stop Little Miss Behaven so far.
Oh.
She keeps going through like it's just a skate in the park. A skate in the park.
Give it up for Little Miss Behaven. It's
Yep.
full speed, hard hitting action right to the final whistle.
She almost called it off.
Look at all that speed control over there in that corner.
Now she called it off.
That's it. That's Hopscotch, Booty Collins, Alligator, and Slayhound making up a super effective pack for the final jam in the quad squad. Congratulate the quad squad and the Vaudeville Vixens. That was one incredible roller
That was
derby
a
bout.
great victory. It got close there, but Quad Squad came through in the end. 270 to 203. Look at that. A wonderful bout.
Squad Squad's undefeated now.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Quick look at the statistics. Chop Susie leads all scorers with 91 points for the Vixens. Darling Nikki with 43, and Little Susie Homewrecker with 27. For the Quad Squad, Little Miss Behavin' led the team with 77 points. Hazed and Confused with 67. And Sequin Destroyer helps the Quad Squad to their second victory with 53 points. Hell of a first bout. Fans, please stay tuned for the halftime show and for the second bout of the night.
There's also going to be a dance party contest after the halftime musical act? Right now. Nugget. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a musical act playing the halftime show, and we want you to come down and dance.
Who doesn't want to dance?
Roller derby wants a dance party. For the halftime musical act to get started, I'd like to give a little shout out first to Fundamental Pete's Party Plaid Blazer. It's pretty spectacular. And I don't know if you all know, but he's not only one of our announcers, but he's also a supporter of your roller derby league.
Very nice. And dress smartly.
Fundamental Pete's Ass Jamboree on WSUM, Wednesdays from 2 to 4 p.m., based on the tradition of loading a donkey with gifts and sending it out across the desert.
Wow.
No history lesson.
What?
Absolutely right.
Holy cow.
Fans, we invite you down to the rink for this evening.